You do mention Rep. Barbara Lee. She's been a very big advocate for peace and anti-war, and among many other progressives right now, she's also upset by the Israel-Hamas war. So I have to ask, do you support an immediate ceasefire like her?
I want to end the war. I want to end the war. And whether it's ceasefire, whether we're talking about uh, thinking about our military spending globally, absolutely. I think while the Democrats and our administration, they have a what seems to be a very clear line. I think it's important for this seat to stand historically as a voice of peace, international peace and peace here in the United States. Absolutely.
Mhm. And I do also want to talk about her campaign. So are you also endorsing her back in her Senate campaign? And given that she is trailing in the polls right now, are you prepared to stand by whoever wins the Senate primary next month, whether it's Adam Schiff or Katie Porter?
I have been a Barbara Lee avid supporter in every single congressional campaign. I was there at the day of her kickoff. I have been campaigning for Barbara. I have been on the phones raising money for Barbara. I believe in her candidacy. Um, I am not in the space to think about post March 6th because I want her to be my United States Senator. We will all have to figure out what life is going to be like after March 5th. But right now, polls are polls. It's about voter turnout. It's about getting people out to the polls. And that's what I'm doing, both for my race, her race, for the VP, and for the president. And that's my commitment right now.
Yeah. And how do you feel about your current newest United States Senator, Senator LaFonza Butler? Can you rate her performance so far?
Can I just say, I have worked with LaFonza over the years. She has been extraordinary as a union leader. She's one of the first people that I talked to outside of the Bay Area when I was elected as a BART board president. She's been so wonderful. Her deep commitment to working people is amazing. And I gotta say, she's been a United States Senator for a few months. Every single time I text her for advice or for another contact, she picks up the phone. I think that Senate, like the House, is a very tough place to be right now. And I think that her wisdom and her clarity and her the deep maturity of politic and understanding of how to talk to people and how to work with people, I'm very inspired by her
Mhm.
legacy, her living legacy, both as a union organizer, as an organizational leader, as she led Emily's List, and watching her in Congress has been amazing.